They were the strongest dwarf army still breathing. Every single one wore thick, heavy metal armor head to toe. Standing shoulder to shoulder, they looked like an iron wall rolling forward. Leading them was King Dain of the Iron Hills.
Would you consider just starting off? All of you, right now! Stand fast!
Dain even rolled out brand new heavy gear. The damage was so insane, even the Elven King didn't see it coming. The elves were under serious pressure. Their formation still didn't crack. They held the dwarf cavalry's head-on hit. Once the riders pushed into the trap, the elves snapped in from both sides and dropped dwarves one by one. Right when the fight hit peak chaos, a new enemy jumped into the mix.
Werewolves.
On the ground, not far away, several burrowing beasts blasted up through the earth. Orcs used these monsters to tunnel and tear through soil.
More! More! I see!
Sure enough, not long after, thousands of orcs poured out of the tunnels. The dwarves and elves both froze the moment they saw the orcs. Dain didn't hesitate. He charged straight at them with his squad. In Middle-earth, almost every race treats orcs as the shared enemy. Dwarves didn't have size on their side. They had the kind of courage that runs straight at death. Right as the two forces were about to collide, the elves suddenly entered the fight from above the dwarves. After 50 years, the two races fought side by side again. Together, they stopped the orcs' first charge cold. When Azog saw that opening attack fail, he immediately sent in stronger troops. These giant orcs used pure size to crush dwarves and elves in seconds. Then the elves in the backline loosed arrows. A dense rain of shots blanketed the entire battlefield. Huge numbers of the giant orcs dropped on the spot. The giant orcs locked onto the chariots. In front of them, those chariots flipped like toys. At the same time, another orc force started hammering Dale. They even dragged out catapults and punched through walls and whole blocks. Inside the city were only regular human civilians. They had no training and no special weapons, so they couldn't hold the line. With no choice, the dwarves and elves had to split up. One group rushed to back up Dale. The other stayed and held the lonely mountain. They already lost the numbers game. After splitting, the dwarves' pressure doubled and the front line turned into a nightmare. The dwarves left at the lonely mountain got pushed back step by step to the edge. Right then, King Thorin stormed out from the mountain with his men. He was heir to the Dwarf Kings. His arrival hit like a shot of adrenaline. It lit the entire army up. When the people of Dale saw how bad it got, they finally understood one thing. Hiding won't keep you alive. So every woman, every child, and every elder stepped into the fight. The battlefield dropped into its most brutal phase. Thorin quickly saw the win condition. If they took out Azog, the whole battle could swing.
I'm gonna kill that piece of filth.
You're our king!
That is why I must do it.
Thorin wanted to go alone. His people refused to let him walk into death by himself. They rode ram chariots through the chaos. They forced open a path for Thorin, inch by inch. The dwarves didn't flinch. They drove straight into the orc mess. They moved fast and reckless, one mistake from getting wiped. Soon they burst out of the orc ring. They made a beeline for Ravenhill, where Azog waited. Right then, a giant war orc charged straight at them. It blocked the dwarves' route cold.